Well, hello and welcome to the beginning of episode 29 of Labyrinth of Touhou. Last time, we took out the last of the shadow bosses. I guess they're called technically enhanced bosses. They're the regular bosses from the regular game, but they've been enhanced to higher levels. And with that, we've conquered all 12 mysterious shadows, right? So now we have a few rocks that we can open. I figure we'll do a little exploration. Number one, we're over here. And we saw this last episode. We saw this guy here at level 142, and our suspicion is that this is one of the Distortion Bosses. So I took the liberty of setting us up at level 142, and we're gonna give it... Wait, do I have the right party? I have a decent party. This should work. I mean, this has a chance of working, but we have no idea what this is anyway, so let's find out. Well, this definitely looks like it's a Distortion Boss, so I guess let's give it a shot and see what we can do with it. Okay, first try victory. Not bad. That is another Distortion Boss down. And a good way to start the episode, I guess. Well, that works for me. Let's head to 16 and see what happens. Oh, we get an achievement, actually. Well, that... Spoilers! Defeat all 3 deformed bosses. Well, that implies that's all of them, but that still means that we should head to... hold on, we'll just real quick level everybody back up. And we'll head to 16. I don't know, something like that. So, you see the thing that used to be a red exclamation point? It's not anymore. In fact, I bet we can get through there now. Maybe. Here we go, here we go. Yeah, and there's another red exclamation point beyond. We'll just kind of clear this out real quick. But here we go. Well, this is odd. This is very odd. Because Usami Renko is and Maribel Hearn are kind of a well-known pair in Touhou lore. I guess let's check out her abilities. Because why not? But the funny thing is that if we have Renko, that implies that we're going to get Maribel Hearn, but we also met Komeiji. So, are there really 49 characters, or is something funky going to happen to one of them? Who knows? Let's check out Renko. All the way down. Alright. She has 27,242,998 experience points to burn. Well, she levels up decently fast, 225. Okay, let's, So, as we can see, she has, you know, kind of meh HP, equal attack and magic, and better defense in mind than her attack and magic. Her speed is not amazing, but her evasion's pretty good. She's got a decent amount of TP and, kind of meh MP. Let's see what she can do. So we're gonna bring her up to level 225, and I don't know, half and half attack and magic? And a little speed maybe? I don't know. We can play with that later. Anyway, we'll check out her skills. There she is. So, she gets speed, evasion, and resistance boost. I mean, we may as well bump those all the way up. Those two, at least, all the way up to begin with. She's got Ceiling Club. Mari and Renko, yeah, it suggests that we're going to get Maribel. If Mari and Renko are in front, all of the user stats increase by 12% per level, up to 24% total, and recovers 6% HP and level number magic points per turn. Star Reading increases poison, paralysis, heavy, and shock resistance by 8% per level. User excluded. Effects are halved if the user is in the back. That's pretty good, though. So we'll get that. Moon Reading increases terror, silence, death, and debuff resistance by 8% per level. User excluded. I mean, we'll get that too, because why not? Maintenance. That's a great one. Neatery is the only one that had maintenance up until now. But it doubles the effect of all equipment. Astronomical Observation lowers the rate of counters increase. We don't care about that. Easygoing, when the user uses Concentrate, HP recovered as well as MP. Recovery is twice as much as from backline HP recovery. That sounds like good to have. And then we've got, looks like just 2 spell cards, which is a little weird for her to have spell cards, but such is the way of the game. So she has Galaxy Stop, a Spirit attack on all enemies, high accuracy, very high accuracy. Spirit spell that targets all enemies but can inflict powerful paralysis, shock, and silence. Add strong effect that slightly reduces the ATB bar of all in front. And then we have Charge, 9 MP, that's pricey. It's on allies, dark type, all allies. Powerful auxiliary action, increases all stats of all in front. Effect is large but reduces their HP. But you can pair that with a healer and you'd be good to go. So these are both, we're going to hit both of those. And, well, we'll have to subclass her because she's got a bunch of skill points, nothing to do with them. So, funny story about Usami Renko. Lore-wise, she supposedly is a student at the University of Kyoto, in the physics department. And funnily enough, before I knew anything about Touhou, I actually almost got, or before I knew much about Touhou, I think I had played a couple of the games a little bit, but hadn't really gotten into the fandom. But, totally apropos of nothing and totally not realizing that there was a coincidence here, I actually almost worked at the physics department of the University of Kyoto. I had applied for a postdoctoral fellowship there that was going to last a couple of years. Unfortunately, it didn't happen, but it was really close, so kind of a funny story. Well, I guess the first thing to do, now that we have 47 people, is to look for the 48th. And that's going to involve me kind of going through all the different levels real quick. Just make sure she's not hiding somewhere where we have already been to. Odds of that are low, so I'll probably cut it out. But I figured this is a good start, and we will... actually, I'm going to pull her out of the party, because... Well, we're not going to fight a boss right now, so maybe it's alright. Yeah. I'm going to look through the parts of the Great Tree that we've already explored, see if I see any red exclamation points that have popped up. If I do, we'll get our 48th character, and then we'll be able to do some advancing. If not, we'll probably have to do a little bit of searching, and maybe even open up some of the other 12 Shadow Rocks. In any case, I'll be right back with whatever is next, so hold on just a second. Check this out. You see that? Red exclamation point in the north end of the level. How do we get there? That's a really good question, actually. How do we get there? I'm trying to follow the map back. It looks like we can get there just by walking. Just straight up walking. We need to hit the green button, I think. Green button, through there, north, over, yeah. Alright, let's do it. Green button. We'll get into a fight or two, but it won't take more than a second or two to take them out. So we won't even bother cutting. We're just gonna head straight to that red exclamation point. Yeah, because of that. I don't even have that ability on Aya where she gets ATB back if she kills an enemy, but it doesn't matter. She's just so fast, and enemies here are so weak. Alright, we almost got something. We'll see. We'll see. One more. Now, she might not kill a rock guy. No, she did. Here we go. Red exclamation point. So that's technically 48, isn't it? That's good, because it allows us to open up rocks that we couldn't open up before. Chivos. Yeah, gather 48 party members. There's so many of them, it should be okay to take one home. Well, alright, well that's a pretty good push for this start of this episode. Let's swap out Suika, and we'll swap in Mari, and we'll check her out. Maribel Han. I usually see her name romanized as Hearn, H-E-A-R-N, but I guess they chose a slightly different romanization here. She's got 27,246,227 experience points. Let's see. She's definitely a magic type. Lower hit points than Usami. Lower TP, but better MP slightly. And her defense and mind are okay, but not anything too special. Her mind is decent. Evasion is not great. Her speed seems kind of low. Let's level her up. I know that I can hold the X button and speed it up, but it's kind of fun just to watch the level grow all the way up. So we level her up to 212. That gives her 2,700 hit points, which is not particularly good. If we buff up her magic like crazy, what happens? Decent. Decent. We'll see what we can make out of her. Maybe we can do something. What kind of skills does she have? There she is. Okay. MP boost, TP boost, magic boost. These are all good things. We'll grab all of them, I guess. Okay. So we've got the Ceiling Club. We saw that with Usami. We've got Manipulation of Boundaries. All enemies will have their defense reduced by 6% per level per turn upon her turn. That's pretty good, so we'll pick it up. Ability to see boundaries. When the user is attacked or attacks an enemy who has buffs, damage is calculated as if it was a debuff. That could be very useful against enemies that do self-buffs, so we'll bring that along. Buffs decay slower on the user. Why not? I mean, if we respec her, that would probably be the first thing we get rid of, but who knows. Rapid Charge. I really don't like these consume TP to get things abilities. There's a few people that have them, and all of those people have small TP levels already, and it's like not good. But this I like. Grand Incantation is something Patchouli has, and she has it too, so we'll give that to her. And then these all appear to be spell cards. So she has a Void type attack. Magic attack, can't miss. High damage stability, not affected by elemental resistances and cannot miss. I mean, that's unique, so we'll pick that up. Chaotic Quadruple Barrier, single enemy dark type, slightly improved accuracy. Shock, Terror, and Death. I'll take those, yeah. Overflowing Unnatural Power, self-target. Highly increases overall stats. HP reduced. Pair it with a healer. Mari's DIY Novice Barrier. Mystic, all allies. Adds the effect, damage dealt on the next attack is increased to all in front. Effect isn't very high. Leveling up the spell will add an HP recovery effect. I mean, we'll get that too. So she's going to need a subclass, because she's got extra skill points that we probably should do something with. Yeah, we now have 48 characters, which means that we can do some extra exploring. So what we'll do is, yeah, let's go... Gosh, what's the best thing to do here? Probably back down to level 8, and we can open that rock down at the south end of the extra area of level 8, and we can proceed further downward. The enemies have been getting weaker that way, although not necessarily the bosses, but we will at least be able to do some exploring straight up from there. So yeah, let's start there, or well... There's one thing I should probably check first. Number 1, floor 20 depths. Give me just a second, because there's a rock over here, right? And make sure I actually get to it properly. Yeah, I gotta go all the way west. So we're gonna... I mean, we're so over-leveled at this point, it's just... Okay, Aya's still not doing damage, but... Well, she did one. Whatever. There we go. All of our hard hitters can take those enemies out, usually in one hit, or if barely, like 2 hits. Okay, large rock. 12 mysterious shadows. Conquered. And if we just finish this... Wait, there's a red exclamation point here. Oh, and a level 160 boss. Holy cow. Oh, we don't even need to. Just concentrate. Iku can take this out, probably, yeah? Yeah. I still have Iku in her battle formation. Okay, level 160 boss is going to be kind of difficult. We've got a tunnel here. And the tunnel can bring us back to this area nice and quick. So you can see on the map, the tunnel leads back and forth. Level 160 boss. I mean, we fought bosses the whole last episode, so we're going to try to do some exploration before we do even more bosses, although we did have to do one to get Renko and Mari. The other place that we need to go, if I remember correctly... Gosh, wasn't it floor 11 extra? Yeah, there's a rock here. This one was also a 12 Mysterious Shadows. And behind it, we saw this before, but it's a level 144 boss, nothing else to worry about. But this might be worth taking on at some point. Those are the only 2 rocks that required all the shadows that I remember. So, I think. So for now, we'll not worry about those bosses behind those rocks, and what we're going to do next is we're going to head to floor 8, I think? Is that right? Floor 8 extra, yeah. We're going to head to floor 8 extra and do a little exploration. See where we can go from here. So, I will cut here and we will be at that rock in just a second. See you in a minute. Alright. Here we are. We are, as we've seen before, at the south end of the east half of the extra part of level 8, and there's a rock here, and we remember that this rock requires us to have 48 people. There we go. And this, I don't know what's beyond this, but maybe it'll be a little exploration. In any case, we're going to look around, and if and when I find anything interesting, I'll let you guys know. Well, it took a little finagling, but after circling around it, we managed to find our first interesting thing, a treasure chest. Inside is a compact arm. Sounds good to me. I mean, if we look at the size and shape of the size of this area, it really shouldn't be that large. But it looks like it's going to be very twisty and turny, so we're just going to keep looking around, and well, hopefully we find something interesting. Either some stairs down, or some more treasure, or a boss, anything. We'll see. They really like to make you circle around for treasure chests. We're down here at the very far south end of this area, and we got another treasure chest. Inside is a shuttle body. That sounds new. What is a shuttle body? There it is. Defense in mind plus 100, resistances plus 56. Would be good if we were fighting a boss that had like very high status effects, but not right now. Couldn't they do something about the give it to the hag message though? Made from 2 special protectors given to you by allies near death. I have no idea. This game refers to games that I don't even know about, which is kind of impressive, actually. Okay, we're down here at the... Goodness. It is the southwest corner of the south end of the east part of the... Anyway, you can see where I am on the map. We got another treasure chest. Inside, items discovered weekly, which is a nice item. You know, it's funny, I've been poking around, but I haven't seen any, like, hide nor hair of any stairs down, but I guess I just need to keep looking, so off I go. Okay, a little unexpected, another treasure chest. Inside, a little cash, not a big deal. Cool. Well, that's a bit of a downer. I finished exploring the area, and there is no staircase here. And it's not like I missed it elsewhere in the thing, so question mark. Huh. Well, we found some treasure, and treasure's good. It is a little strange, though, that there's no way further down from here. Huh. Well, I'm gonna keep looking around. There's gotta be more places for us to go than just here, right? I would hope so. There's a thing up on 15 or 16, maybe? But I think there was just a boss behind it. Let's go check that out. Here we are, floor 15, extra depths. Here's our stone. It's not a boss, it's a staircase. Oh, even better. Okay, good. So there will be some more places to explore. Let's move up. We're up on 16 now. We're way down here. We got a relay point. We got all kinds of stuff going on. We're at exclamation point and a boss. Another rock. 48 people. It's very strange to do that because we needed that to get here. But I don't know. Well, there's some exploring to do, so I'll get started, and, well, if we find something good, I'll let you guys know. Okay, a treasure chest. Cyber Elf of Life, we've seen those before, so no big deal, but we'll just keep looking around. So this area seems to have been designed under the idea of having the maximum possible number of dead ends in an area as possible. And long ones too. See all this nonsense that I'm doing? There's treasure chests kicking around, but I can't get to any of them from where I'm at right now, so we'll just have to see how to get there. Gotta keep exploring. Okay, finally treasure chest number 1. You can see where we're at, kinda. A Dragon's Mane. Oh, there's Dragon's Mane number 2. We still don't have any enemies we can get them from, but they're giving them to us in treasure chests occasionally. Maybe we should make that Zeus's armor after all. Who knows? Okay, another treasure chest. Tome of Insight Defense. Not a bad item. We don't have a lot of tomes, so we can find somebody to give that to. Okay, this is kind of interesting. There's a treasure chest here, which we'll grab. An HEV suit, we already have those. But there's also a tunnel. And I have no idea where this tunnel leads. Let's see. Ooh, it's one way and it leads us to a whole new area. This could be both profitable and dangerous, but we'll have to see. Well, it leads us to a boss, level 152. In fact, this is the boss that we saw at the... Wait, really? Oh, of course. This is 99.9% sure tunnel, yeah? Yeah, tunnel. Okay, so there's a level 152 boss that we can take on, but we've still got a little bit more room to look around, so let's do that. A rather conveniently placed treasure chest. We'll grab this. There's another Cobra sniper rifle. Not a bad item, but we've got more than one of them. Okay, yet another treasure chest. I'm liking this. Another AGC warhead. We've got one of those already, but more is not a bad thing. Still more areas to explore. Okay, this is worth mentioning, I think. There are 3 separate tunnels here. Nothing else around them. Let's start visiting these real quick and see what happens. Give me just a second here. Take on some enemies. Yeah, that doesn't do enough. Skull Eaters are really quick. Fortunately, they don't have a lot of hit points. Okay, here we go. Takes me to this tunnel. It's two-way, which is nice. But it looks to me like we're dealing with another large set of confusing tunnels. Like if I go here, what happens? Well, that puts me here. Which is a treasure chest, which is nice. Tome of Insight Affinity. Okay, fine, whatever. But anyway, there's just more to explore, and I've got a bunch of tunnels to go through. Actually, you know what might be good to do? Yeah, let's... hold on. We can probably... we might get into one little fight or two. No big deal. We give Iku a little oomph. Whoa. Yeah. Okay, let's just... yeah, lots of tunnels. Here's another one. And they don't lead where you would imagine that they lead. Another one. Another one. As you can see, this is just designed to be confusing. Another one. That brings us back here. Is it two-way? At least tell me that they're two... that, okay, so they're at least one-to-one. We can go down to this one down here. Oh, we don't even need to. Just give her that herb of awakening. Yeah, weak to death. Yeah, there we go. Leather treasure chest. Mr. Midnight oil set, very nice. And you can kind of see what's going on here. So, sorry, but yeah, so we're right here, and the treasure chest was north of there. We gotta get back to that little fork up in the corner. Which may be easier said than done. clear this. Then we'll take this. If we head south from here... just leads us to this tunnel right here. Which leads us over here. Oh, I see. They're going to have us explore this whole area through a series of tunnels. Well, that's going to be fun. Can I... Nope, they will not let me get to the treasure chest. Alright. It may be hard to cut this out just because we're going to be tunneling so frequently. We got another tunnel here. They're just going to keep throwing them at us. Here's a treasure chest. Alright, it's a start. Money growing tree. Another tunnel. Another tunnel. Yeesh. Oh, we got another one. Another tunnel. Leads over here. Leads to a treasure chest. Item discovery wheel. It looks like they're trying to kind of buff up our ability to get goodies, basically. This seems to be what's happening. Not that I'm complaining, but it sure would be nice to get some extra armor or weapons or goodies like that. Another tunnel. So I'll have to come back here later and map these all out on a piece of paper or something, because otherwise, anytime we have to go through this level, it's going to be a gigantic pain. Okay, we cleared that, oddly enough. Can we go this way and then over here? Like so. I like that. That brings us up even further. Yeah, it's like a staircase, only more confusing. That brings... Oh, that's nice. That brings us out to the far east side of the level. You see that? That's a little surprising. I didn't think there was going to be any chunk of the level that's this far out here. Okay, we need to do some... something. Almost. That one. Oh, Komachi counters. Very nice. Ah, this one leads to a treasure chest. So here we are down here. Smasher Mjolnir sub-equipment. Well, Mjolnir is obviously a... what do you call it? There it is. MP plus 2, TP plus 8, all stats plus 72%, wind, and wind damage dealt. Yeah, that's a Norse mythology reference, but specifically I think it's Thor, right? It might even be a... I mean, like, you know, you never know. All these things get so intertwined, but it's a question of whether, like, is it actually a Norse mythology reference, or is it attempting... Is it a Norse mythology reference by way of a Marvel reference? And the world may never know. Oh, this is strange. We've cleared out the whole area, but there's nothing else here. This is worrisome. This is worrisome. Well, that didn't work. At some point, Aya is going to be able to do damage. But apparently that day is not today. It's very odd. We've gone through the whole area, it seems. Huh. Is there not a way to get further north from here? It looks like there isn't. Alright, we're gonna head back to the relay point, and we're gonna explore the rest of the level. There's no point in trying to walk back there from here, so let's do this real quick. 16 extra, very nice. There's not too much left, so we'll get through this without too much difficulty. But I mean, the issue is I've been fairly careful to, you know, hit all the tunnels when the tunnels need hitting, so to speak. And we ran out of tunnels to hit. Well, I'm going to keep looking around. If I find anything interesting, I'll let you guys know. Okay, they put us through a little bit of a snake-like passage to get here, but we finally got this treasure chest. Inside, a flame-long sword. We actually already have one of those, but it's a pretty decent item. Weapon, attack boost, fire boost, all kinds of good stuff like that. Okay, so this clears out, as far as I can tell, this clears out this level. I might go back and do a little bit of double-checking or triple-checking the tunnels to make sure that I've checked all of them. That might be worth doing just to make sure I didn't miss anything. But it looks like this is it for now. Huh, interesting. Well, yeah, let me do that. I'm gonna go poke around at those tunnels for a little bit, and we'll see if we can find anything new. If not, I'll figure out what to do next, and we'll whatever that is, it'll be next. See you in a minute. Okay, well, it is looking like all that is left for us to do is fight bosses. There's the boss down on Basement 1F, Kasen, Suika, and Yugi that are in our way from more exploration down there. But I did actually go and check all of the tunnels up on 16 Extra, and there is nothing special there either. We've got a few different bosses that we can choose from. We've got the Great Sea that we kind of left behind a while back, over on the 9th floor. We've got, on the 16th floor, we've got that 152 level boss. On 11, we've got a level 144 boss. On 20, we have that other level 160 boss, and on 14, we have the 158. So those are our possible choices. I'm thinking it might be worth it to go back and take on the Great Sea, but actually I'm thinking that we might actually do something first real quick. I just saved a second ago. So we're going to go back to title, and we're just going to show this off real quick. Now that we've got everybody, you can start with all pre-plus characters unlocked. Characters from plus disc are excluded from this. Oh, so I guess it doesn't include the other two. That's a shame, but yeah, so you can actually just start the game with all characters. As far as I can tell, there's nothing different in any of the dialogue here. I mean, we're going to go through this quickly. But, like, none of the other characters appear in this. And I think this is just the normal start. There's the tree, yada yada. Yeah, we've already seen all of this back at the very, very start of the game. As far as I can tell, it's all the same. The only thing that's different is if we actually get through all of this dialogue, there's your hard mode choice. I mean, we're not actually going anywhere in this game. There's our party going bigger. Way to go, Mari. We've even seen these before, right? After we picked up the first set of party members. Human Village, Weapons and Armor. And we actually start out with a few achievements, which, you know, we've seen these before. Nothing to do here. We've seen this before, too. But if we look here, we get the achievements for 12, 24, and 36 party members. But they don't give us the last two, which kind of sucks. In any case, Human Village. Here's the inn. And everybody here is here except, you know, Usami and Maribel. At level 1, as you would expect. Anyway, that's really all there is to show there. So we'll back to title from there. It's too bad. I thought that after getting the 2 from the, I held off on showing that because I assumed that once you got the 2 in the plus disc that you would get those 2 as well, but I guess not. So here we are back at our save game. I'm going to prep. We're going to try to take on the Great Sea. I'm going to try that a few times. If I have any luck whatsoever, I'll show you guys the fight. If I don't, maybe we'll try that level 144 boss. I don't know. We have 4 bosses that we have never tried. And as we have learned, level isn't everything. So let me try that out for a bit, and we'll see if we get any, well, at least I'll show you when I have some progress, or something new to show. Whew. And look at that reward. Garbage nothing. Ugh, unbelievable. It took me like an hour and a half worth of tries, maybe more than that. But we beat it. We beat the freaking cookie. We get a large macaron collider. Okay, we also opened up a seal on 21. We're going to level everybody up. We're not going to worry about bonuses, because I think didn't drop any experience of note. But we're going to head up to 21. And we're going to open up another thingamajig. 20 depths. Here we go. So apparently the cookie is the dreadful sphere that fills the universe. Whatever. Another light pillar. Okay, yeesh. That was a ridiculous boss fight. We're gonna call the episode here for the week. Yeah, alright. No achievements even. That was a ridiculous fight. But we got it. Finally. Okay, so we got a little exploring done, but we now have bosses in our way everywhere, all over the place, and or nowhere to go. So it's gonna be another boss-focused episode next episode, so hang on for that. As for this one, we're gonna call it here. Yeah, and thanks for watching, thanks for listening, thanks for chatting, or comments and all that stuff, and we'll get back to this next time with more bosses. Oh boy.